It's been 3 months since I've touched this camera and this car immediately fought back. So we finally got the new battery cable in, but while putting everything back together, I snapped an intake stud. So now we're fixing this the budget way. Yeah, I would say this is not enough for what we need. This is definitely going to give us the power we need. All right, now while we got this still in a decent spot, what I'm going to do is go ahead, take off some of this rubber insulator, get my new lugs put on here. And I have a hammer lug crimper that I'm going to use to make sure these things can't slide off, and I got some heat shielding for it too. So we'll knock that out real quick and then we'll go ahead and get everything hooked up. All right, now before I pull that all the way back and get that bolted on to my circuit breaker, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this line back through so I can get it down here on the ground and be able to crimp down that power lug and get this all situated. Like I said, I'm gonna do this once, I'm gonna do it right, and there's gonna be no questions after that. This is the phase that nobody shows, the stuff that stops the car from running. It's gonna be really hard for me to even get the camera anywhere close to this, so you guys are just gonna have to take my word for it. We're going straight to the starter, and like I said, the original harness is still gonna be hooked up to that starter, so it will get power. Everything should run over to the fuse box, everything here. Alternator is all connected up to that, so we'll go ahead, we'll get that onto the starter power lug, and then we'll just test to see. And the dreaded intake stud, which if I was smart, I would have just taken this intake off before doing this starter, but I'm gonna run this power first, and then we'll go through the process because I need to do some wire cleanup, some routing, get all that stuff situated. But you can see right here, that's where this little booger just came out of. So intake will have to come off. I already got some new bolts coming in to fix this. Hopefully I can do my same method by welding to that broken piece of the stud and get it out that way. If not, I'll have to get a left-hand drill bit, but let's bank on getting it out with the welding method. All right, now that we got the battery cable going straight to the starter, I'm gonna throw in an old clip of the S14 starting before I did this, and then we'll go ahead and compare to having that 0 gauge instead of the, I think it was 4 gauge previously. We're good, boys. Now that is a major improvement. The way that this thing used to start, and you got to keep in mind, it's been at least 2 weeks since I've last started this. It's a little bit warmer today, but that is still E85 cold start. Everything is seeing good voltage. So now instead of it sitting there on the starter for 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds at sometimes, this is what I'm talking about. This is so much better. Now we got to deal with this intake, get this situated, and be able to take this thing out this season. I really, really want to get this thing out to events, car shows, all the stuff, you guys. Street Havoc, Built to Boost, this car, it's all got to happen this year, and we're going to make it happen. Not done yet, but we're moving again. That's all we need. Back to filming, back to the build.